For 30 more years, he was fighting there in the forest alone, and you will reach extraordinary results. You can literally waste your whole life. That guy was giving too much fucks.
Hola friends, I'm Nasonov and I'm here to help you live your best life. The subtle art of not giving a fuck. Mark Manson is a young guy around my age. I'm young, right? Am I? I think I'm young. Living in New York City, he has a blog and a great website. Beautiful design. As a person who used to design and build websites myself, I admire his website. Very well built. He has solid writing skills, but you don't feel like it's written by this writer who has a channeling through God talent. You know what I mean? Previous two books were written by writers. So you read them and you savor the language. The first book is just written so smoothly and it's such a fairy tale. The second book, he has a very witty, sharp mind. When it comes to this guy, this book doesn't pull you through, you know? It's not a book that you can't put aside. First two books, you literally don't want to put them down. You want to keep reading and reading voraciously. With Mark Manson, you can put it down and then come back and then put down. You need to have a pretty consistent desire to read because this book is not gonna pull the desire out of you. The first two will definitely. I think it's really hard to quit reading them. It's a very solid, seriously taken work. It's not just, oh my God, you know, here. No, it's a very well thought out book. He has some good points in it too. He has a great story about a guy who was, I think, a general during the war in Japan, and he was fighting and then he got lost in the forest and then the war was over. But for 30 more years, he was fighting there in the forest alone, killing occasionally people. That guy was giving too much fucks. He was so obsessed with this idea that the war was long gone, and for 30 more years he was still in the forest, hiding, acting like he's in the war zone. It's ridiculous. You can literally waste your whole life being attached or giving fucks about the wrong ideas. What he teaches here is how to choose wisely as to what to give your fucks about. Negative emotions are a call to action. When you feel them, it's because you're supposed to do something. I think that's a great framework for life. Is it true? No. If we are talking about ultimate truth, which is the next book, we'll talk more on that topic, to view negative emotions as a call to action, to change something. I think if you follow this framework, you will go really far and you will reach extraordinary results. He talks about balancing it out. An obsession and overinvestment in emotion fails us for the simple reason that emotions never last. He makes a lot of interesting points that make you stop, underline the sentence and think twice about it. People want a partner or a spouse. I think everybody's interested in this topic, right? What is the pain that you want to sustain? It's the hard question that matters, the question that will actually get you somewhere. You know what? I agree. I remember even my grandma was telling me that when you choose a partner, if you're in love with all of your heart, it's inevitable that at some point you'll notice that this person isn't perfect as well. At that moment, you have to make a decision. Will you be able to be cool with all the imperfections that this person has? Or will they get at you eventually and will annoy the heck out of you, force you out of the relationship? He's talking about the same. What is the battle that you are willing to fight? What is the pain that you want to sustain? Because when it's roses and tulips, or what are the flowers are in this original saying? When the roses and tulips are everywhere, it's all cool. It's when you get in trouble. You need to decide whether you can withstand this trouble, deal with it, or it's really gonna annoy the hell out of you and you're gonna wanna just quit. Mark Manson, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.